today is part number 2 about telling our backstory. Oh God, that hit me right in the face. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you all about the second part of our trip that we did down to Orlando. So the greatest thing about the Universal trip wasn't necessarily going to the parks, for me necessarily. It was staying at one of their main resorts. And we stayed at the Lowe's, and I have to say that was fantastic. The atmosphere there was just gorgeous. The food was phenomenal, and I have to tell you, we actually booked a room that gave us club service, and it was our first time ever experiencing that, which we definitely will be doing again. So I have to say that was probably one of the best perks about staying at Universal. The next thing that was so much fun about Universal was watching my daughter Courtney, who has been a Harry Potter nerd since the first time those books came out when she was a little girl, and has read the entire series, seen every movie when it premiered. This was huge for her to experience the taste of her first butterbeer and walking into the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Through her eyes, I got to experience her excitement and her joy. She actually cried as we walked through the archway of the parks. It was pretty phenomenal. She got to do the wand experience at Ollivander's. We actually had the breakfast at the Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, or the Broomsticks place. I don't remember much about it. Please, if you're a huge Harry Potter fan like Courtney, please don't get offended by the fact that I don't know all this stuff. Like I said, I lived it through her. She truly enjoyed it. Now for my son, who was, I think, 13 at the time, his biggest thrill was, of course, the roller coasters. He had such a blast on all of the rides, and unfortunately, I hate roller coasters. So for him, he had his sister. He had to force into doing it with him. And Madeline used to be a total scaredy cat about like big theme park rides like that. Like at Worlds of Fun, she never wanted to go on any of the big rides there. And even at Disney World, going on the Tower of Terror, she actually chickened out. So when she went to the parks with Billy at Universal, he actually convinced her to do the Hulk ride. And her first experience doing a huge giant roller coaster ride, she got stung by a bee. So yes, and she's allergic to bees, so that was fun. Yeah, she swelled up. It was pretty crazy. And he thought she was screaming because of her being afraid of the ride, when actually she was screaming because she was in intense pain from a bee sting. Yeah. I do have to say, for me, what my favorite rides were at Universal, and which I cannot wait to do again myself when I go back here in a couple months, is I absolutely love the Mummy ride, and the Jurassic Park ride was crazy. I love that movie. I've been a fan of that movie for many years, and for the fact that I get to experience what it would have been like to be in Jurassic Park in real life, that was really cool. So that was our experience with us going to Walt Disney World and to the Universal Parks about 8 years ago. And as always, don't forget, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will be posting up new videos every single day from now until we go to Walt Disney World. Either talking about our dance competition life, because believe you me, dance competition is gonna get crazy here in the next week or so. And we also will be talking about, of course, our trip to Orlando, tips and tricks and stories and all kinds of information about what we're going to be doing, and the resources we use to plan our trip and start booking our trip. And if you've ever been to the Harry Potter world, please leave it down in the description below. Let us know the last time you were there. Have you seen both of the expansions in Universal for the Harry Potter worlds? And tell us what it was like for you. Did you cry like a baby like Courtney, or were you like, this is so I don't get it? like me. Next time we're going to be talking all about our favorite places to eat in the Walt Disney World parks and the ones that we've done, because we've been there more than just 8 years ago. We've been there quite a few times, so I'll give you some little like insiders and tips on some of the best places we've eaten in the Walt Disney World parks and helping you guys decide where you'd like to take your family. All right, we'll talk to you guys next time. Peace out. Bye.